Hello everyone. I thought I'd answer this week's SPSS task with a short video. I like the video format, this multimodal presentation. It's more difficult for me to do, it takes more time and it's actually quite hard to do. But one thing it does do is let me know if I know what I'm talking about. If I can explain something clearly and properly, then I know I understand it. And if I can't, then I know that I need to go back and do a bit more work. Now this subject, statistics, is quite challenging, mainly because of the formulas and the notation. It's not so much underlying concepts. Underlying concepts are okay. I mean, once you've heard the sentences that tie the concepts together, they're not too difficult really. So anyway, here we go. This week the task is looking at a survey that was done some time ago, the student-teacher relationship survey, and it gathered quite a lot of data from teachers, and it did this by asking questions, and these questions were sort of measuring sticks for to measure a construct. And the actual answers to these questions sort of tapped the concept. They were the construct. And there's a whole series of questions, these subscales that all hopefully tapped the same construct. And this week we're looking at the construct of conflict and closeness. And the question is asked by way of a hypothesis. Do teachers see their relationship with boys in a more conflicted way than with the girls? And they asked a whole lot of questions, and they got these results, and they wanted to look at these results and see if they mean anything. Now, if you run the actual program, you'll get a score, a mean score for conflict for males of 18 and a mean score for conflict for females 15.62. So on that basis, descriptively, the conflict mean for males is higher, so you think, okay, that means there's more conflict between the teacher and the male students. On the other measure, you've got a mean score for closeness for males of 43 and for females of 46, about 46.7. So on that basis you think, okay, looking at that, the mean score for females for closeness is higher. So sort of interpreting that just on what you're looking at there, you'd say, okay, yes, it looks like that teachers do have more conflict with the male students and have more closeness with the female students. That's the descriptive statistics, just looking at the mean that is gathered from that survey. Now, does that mean anything? Well, it might, but it might not. I mean, are those differences represented by the mean reliable? If I jumped in my time machine and went back to the week I did that survey, or the teacher did that survey, the researcher did that survey and asked the same questions, would I get a difference in the same direction? Would the mean be higher for conflict in the male group and lower for comfort in the male group? And if I did it many, many times in my time machine, would I always get that difference in the same direction? Not the same actual scores, but the same difference in that direction. And if I do, then I can reliably say, yes, there's a difference in these two groups, and that means something. And I can infer that if I did the survey a number of times, this difference would reliably show up. Now, I haven't got my time machine yet, but luckily I've got a computer and SPSS, and what it allows me to do is a test to see if there is a difference in these two groups. So it allows me to test the hypothesis that there's a difference, and the test is a t-test, and the result will let you know if there's a reliable difference between the two means. So the two groups are different. And in this particular case, you've got two groups tested at the same time